Portal 2 is the sequel to the much beloved Portal, and from what I've heard, many people actually prefer the sequel to the original, which is quite the accomplishment for any sequel. This video game, created by Valve themselves, has found a special place in the hearts and minds of many, and after I quite enjoyed the first Portal game, I figured I'd give Portal 2 a try. I did a blind run, I had some thoughts, so let's get into it. Upon opening the game, I find myself in this strange room that looks nothing like the sterile labs or grungy industrial pipes of the original game, but there is a robotic voice talking to me, and it tells me to look at this painting.
This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art.
Okay.
If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music.
Aw, that's lovely. Oh. I'm told to go to sleep and end up sleeping for quite a bit longer than I expected.
You have been in suspension for 99999.
The room is in considerably worse shape and someone is knocking at the door. What happened to my room? My room! Oh, what the heck? That is quite the...
Hello? No? Are you going to open this door?
No.
It's fairly urgent.
Fine.
Door!
Oh.
You look...
Oh, hi.
Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you...
What the heck?
I'm absolutely sure you're fine.
What am I looking...
To recover.
This robot is called Wheatley. He tells me to stay calm as he's going to get us out of here, wherever here is, and told me to hang on to something. Hold on to something? What is happening?
You
What?
alright down there? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Hi. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hey.
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension.
Okay.
Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer.
Huh.
And it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed. So, does any of this make any sense?
Yep.
Just tell me. Just say yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. What you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say
Okay.
apple.
Apple.
Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
The room suddenly starts to crumble and move, and Wheatley mentions that he has been overseeing the life functions of 10,000 test subjects, and considering how I am one of those test subjects, that's a lot of people. Okay, no. Oh, wait, there's other rooms?
Right, it's close. Can you see?
There's other rooms.
Are you gonna make it through? Have I got enough space?
Oh my.
Just
A lot of them are
gotta get
crushed.
through here. No one's gonna ask. Don't worry. But if anyone asks,
19?
tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. All right?
What?
Not dead.
Huh? From the sounds of it, they're either dead or have been turned into vegetables. Pretty much alive, so maybe they're alive, but I doubt it. We come to this docking station, and obviously the best way to dock is by ramming this wall until it crumbles. Wheatley tells me to search out a portal gun and that he'll meet up with me up ahead. Okay, but you're attached to a how are you going to help me with it? Oh, okay.
All right. Off you go.
Wait. What happens if I stay?
Go on. Just march on through that hole.
Okay. Yeah? And?
It's all right. Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't feel confident.
I know. I have painted quite a grim picture of your chances, but if you simply stand here, we will both surely die.
Okay.
So, once again, just move along. One small step and everything.
I love this. I fall through some glass into a very familiar room. This is where the first game began, is it not? And just about everything in here is the same except the sleep pod, and the robot isn't the same anymore either. Can't help but wonder where this new voice came from. How did this whole facility get up and running again? And where did this robot come from in the first place? Will he be the villain of Portal 2?
Please note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This aperture science material emancipation grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through.
Yeah, that is the exact same voice line. Why is it a different robot, though? I like the other robot. I mean, this one's fine, but I like the voice of the other robot. The first game ended with a song during the credits saying the robot from the last game is still alive, so I have to assume that it'll make an appearance at some point. I head into another very familiar room, just a bit run down and overgrown. I don't appreciate big glowing buttons telling me what to do. I know what to do. I played Portal 1.
An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
When wait, what? What do you mean when society's been rebuilt? What happened to society? This one robot earlier said I'd been in suspension for 99999 or something, but I honestly have no idea what to make of it. It sounded like the robot glitched and was just repeating a number. I know I was out for more than a month based on what Wheatley said, so maybe 9 months? 9 years? I guess society has crumbled in one way or another.
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
Well, I guess we now know what happened to the people. This is society. Why is it leopard prints? That's really actually my main question. Why is it leopard print? Leopard print. Why does it have a graphic? I run into Wheatley again, who tells me a portal gun is nearby, and that makes me fall down some pits, and sure enough, the portal gun is actually down there. Oh, I also turned on subtitles because I streamed this experience and they requested subtitles. I honestly don't really like them. There's a lot of dialogue all shown at once. It's a bit overwhelming. I ended up avoiding eye contact with the subtitles as much as I could, but it didn't work very well. But I tried. A good chunk of lore was around the portal gun, and I really don't know what to make of it. That's a cube and a lot of choking people. It's like a lab thing there. That looks like our battle. Why is that cube guy there? And this one kind of rising up. I have ascended. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we're going up. And finding out what happened to society and why I'm still alive. I continue through several short levels that are from the first game. The announcer will have some different dialogue, but this is all pretty introductory and a rehash of the first game. And yet it's also ever so slightly different.
Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Okay, rude. Kind of strange how much plant life is down here. Never thought the Aperture Lab was close enough to the surface or plant life like this to be growing.
Please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Space debris? Also deliberate part of the test? What do you mean space debris? We're not in space, are we? Are we? Somehow I doubt it, but this is futuristic with the tech, so maybe we've actually colonized the moon at some point. In the next room, the sludge from the original game looks much nicer, and the game has forever been changed. Oh, yes! Oh, no button prompt! Oh, no button prompts! Oh, that's beautiful. What a good day. I place a cube on a button and can't help but notice the little details. I do like how they're a little textured and dull now. It's kind of cool. It's a nice touch. Maybe that's not really little, but kind of obvious. I don't know. I guess I would have expected the cubes to still be clean for some reason. It struck me as an important little thing for some reason that the cubes are dirty. In one of the elevators, the announcer says the personality constructs will remain functional even on 1.1 volts of electricity. I guess that means these robots are called personality constructs and can run on very little energy. I'm also hyperanalyzing what is appearing on these little video screens. What is happening with this one? You got, what are those, trees? And then he waves at the trees? Who's he waving at? The lore has gotta be deep in this game. They keep on going on about the fall of civilization.
You are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization. Welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
Yeah, it does. I am the future, baby. This puzzle is a little different than the ones before it, and I'm curious if these cubes have got some weight behind them. And break the glass. And break the glass. All right, that doesn't work. That didn't work, so I took 2 steps. Oh. I ended up somehow landing on the doorframe of the room when the announcer insults me.
If you are simple-minded, bold, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
Oh, hey, I'm the future here. I'm the future. Yeah, that's what you get. Notice how I could break the camera off the wall? That'll be very important later. Take that, you stupid robot! I killed him. I won the game. Through a few hallways, I am reunited with Wheatley.
Lay something on you here, it's pretty heavy.
Okay.
They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail, or I would die. So get ready to catch me.
What?
All right. On
No.
the off chance
No.
that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3.
Oh,
Ready?
no. No.
2.
Oh, no.
3. That's high. It's too high, isn't it? Really, that. All right. Going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about
You-
it. Let's
you-
go on 1 this time. Okay, ready?
Ready?
1. Catch me! Catch me! Ow.
You suck, you know that? He tells me to plug into this one thing and that he can't do the thing if I'm watching. I tried staring at him a while just to see if something would happen, but eventually I gave in and turned around. He opened a side panel and off we go into the secret passages, which look a little different than the ones in the first game, but I was a lot more focused on the endless void below us and the fact that I can throw cubes, so does that apply to Wheatley? Oh, I can't drop him off! I was going to toss him! Yeah. Oh, I can't let him go at all. We talked to this turret briefly, and I guess I do need my little buddy here because he's going to help me get out of this facility.
In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber, and
Her?
she will probably kill us if she's awake.
Okay. So hopefully she's not awake, right? We go on, and I find the robot from the last game dead on the ground. Looks like she really is gone. Wheatley retells the story as if it's some big shock that a human took down the robots, and overall seems a little confused on a few of the details of the final climactic battle. So I guess I don't have to worry about fighting the robot, and yet Wheatley did suggest I might have to fight some robot and referred to it as a her. We come to this rather deep hole that Wheatley tells me to jump down. There's some fun dialogue before jumping. He really made me a lot more nervous about jumping down the hole, but I survived the fall just fine.
I just looked down. I do not recommend it. I've just done it again.
Now we're fine. We walk into the main breaker room and Wheatley tells me to look for the switch to find the one that says escape pod, which makes me much more convinced we're in space. As a Star Wars fan, escape pods will always refer to space in my mind. I end up plugging Wheatley in, which would appear to have been the single worst mistake ever.
Okay. Don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down.
That flipped all the switches.
Go faster.
You're flipping all the switches.
Power up initiated.
Oh no!
Right,
No!
stop panicking.
No!
I can still stop this.
No! Wheatley!
There's a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just
Wheatley! Oh no! Wheatley! Unplug! Unplug! Oh no! Wheatley!
Complete.
I don't. Okay. Listen.
Wheatley!
Nothing wrong. Hello.
Oh,
Hi!
it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time.
Okay, I'm the same human, good to
How have you
know.
been? I've been really busy being dead.
I bet you have.
After you murdered me.
You did what?
Oh, Wheatley!
Oh no! Oh no!
Why did you flip every breaker?
We both said a lot of things that you're going to regret.
Oh.
But I think we can put our differences
Wait a
behind
minute.
us.
No!
Silence.
GLaDOS, the robot from the last game, sure sounds a whole lot more menacing. I guess she might be a little upset about the whole murdering her thing, and so she drops me down this large hole. Honestly, fair. I am a bit concerned about Wheatley, though. What happened to him? It sure looks like GLaDOS just killed him outright, which would be quite unfortunate. It was fun. But I guess in the meantime, we're going to be doing some more testing because GLaDOS loves that testing. But of course, to do that testing, I need the upgraded portal gun that shoots orange and blue portals. GLaDOS also discloses this terrifying ability of hers.
I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person.
Yeah,
than
sure
that.
you are.
I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work.
She also says that we have only 60 more years for testing, but isn't quite sure because she doesn't have the actuarial tables. I'm honestly not sure what an actuarial table is. Aren't those the things that tell you when somebody dies in like a newspaper? Or is this a guide for people's general lifespan? Whichever it is, she fully plans the test with me until the day I die.
After that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
Okay, GLaDOS, you are very terrifying. What does she mean, actuarial tables? Is there a future I'm not aware of? Wait. What do you mean by that? I'm genuinely wondering if somehow I'm in the past or GLaDOS have some insight into the future. I have no idea. This brings us to chapter 2. The first room is a simple test where we test how test subjects react when locked into a room with deadly lasers. To my dismay, there is only one laser, not multiple lasers. I end up looking around for a second and shoot a portal on the ceiling just because I could, and launched another at where the laser was shooting. Oh. That was an accident, and everyone, I didn't know this was even here. The next room introduces discouragement redirection cubes, which is actually something I expected to appear in the last game, so it's quite satisfying seeing them here. They're used for more than redirecting lasers though, as they are heavy enough to weigh down the buttons. Time to get my score for that test.
Here come the test results. You are a horrible person. That's what it says.
Oh, yeah.
Person.
You were?
We weren't even testing for that.
Oh, yeah, I bet not. I bet you were never testing for that. I continued through a few more rooms, and remember how that one dirty cube interested me? Well, I feel very justified for making that observation. Oh, wait a minute. It's nice and clean. Wait. But if it's clean, why is it clean? That means this isn't broken down. Has this been safe from the whole... Oh, wait a minute, laser. Maybe that was also a useless observation. I don't know, but there was a change and I noticed it. Yes, basic observation skills unlocked. Another room introduces another new factor to the puzzle solving in this game.
This next test involves the Aperture Science Aerial Faith Plate.
Faith plates?
It was part of an initiative to investigate how well test subjects could solve problems when they were catapulted into space.
What?
Results were
Wait, space?
highly informative. They could not. Good luck.
They could not. Okay. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, what is this? Oh! Oh! That... I press the button and it looks like this next part is going to require some real coordination. Oh no. No! No! Oh, great. Yeah! Oh, yes! Perfect! That was perfect! First try! Into the next room with more faith plates, and I'm so down for this. And the thing is, I performed the single most gamer move I've ever made in my life. Oh! Oh! Clutched it! Let's go! At the that felt so good! Let's go! I have officially peaked. I will never do better than that. GLaDOS is also really going after me, calling me smelly garbage twice for a good measure, and also saying people with guilty consciences are startled by loud sounds and then blaring a horn. It's a companion cube. It's a companion cube. It's got the heart. That means something. Hiya!
Oh, did I accidentally fizzle that before you could complete the test? I'm sorry. Go ahead and grab another one.
Companion cube! Oh, there's another one. Oh, whew. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Wait a minute.
Oh, no.
I knew it!
I fizzled that one too.
Or...
Oh well, we have warehouses full of the things.
Oh.
Absolutely worthless. I'm happy to get rid of them.
Oh, Wheatley! No, Wheatley! Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. First, Wheatley is still alive, so that's good to know. Hopefully, he will be able to deal with GLaDOS here, but also there's one line that GLaDOS mentioned, that she has warehouses full of companion cubes. In the last game, I had the strange feeling that there were human remains in these cubes, and in one of the panels at the start of the game, there were a bunch of people dying or choking or what have you when around one of these companion cubes. Plus, GLaDOS just treats them like they've somehow wronged her, but doesn't react in any way to the other cubes. I also know there was, at least at one point, 10,000 test subjects. So if these cubes are human remains, 10,000 people are missing, and there are warehouses of cubes, I don't think I like where this is going. I solved the puzzle and GLaDOS says the Emancipation Grill is broken for this room, and that I shouldn't take anything with me, but you know we gotta. I failed to save the cube last time because I'm pretty sure you couldn't, but this time I clearly can. So I tried for a little while to get the cube up to the second layer, but jumping through portals wasn't working. Turns out the button pressed by the cube extends a platform to land on, so if I'm carrying it, how do I get it up there? Well, I think I found a way around this whole predicament. That's not really intended.
I got it! I got it! Awesome, he's mine. He's my little boy.
I think that one was about to say, I love you. They are sentient, of course. We just have a lot of them.
Oh, they're sentient! I tried so hard! I tried so hard!
Wait, the cubes can't be made of human remains if they're sentient. So, does that mean a live person is in these cubes? Are they robots like GLaDOS? Wait, the sentience really changes things.
This next test does require some explanation.
Does it?
Let me give you the fast version. There. If you have any questions, just remember what I said in slow motion. Test on your own recognizance. I'll be right back.
I genuinely ended up stuck for a second before realizing there's a hole in the wall, so the puzzle stumped me for a little while longer than really should have. So we come to chapter 3 and the building looks like it needs some serious counseling, and I run into my little robot friend again.
Oh, look at that. What? Oh, you! No! Wheatley!
I say howdy to him again, but then GLaDOS lowered a panel and so I can't reach him anymore.
There's a lot of stuff falling down these tubes. Also, how deep does this go? Because I'm always going down. How far does this go?
GLaDOS teases me again, saying she went to the surface and saw a deer and she might let me ride an elevator to the break room. So she can tell me the story of when she saw a deer.
Oh, no, I want to see the deer.
Ominously, GLaDOS did go to the surface and revealed she did not see a deer, but that there were humans. So civilization has fallen, but there are people, enough of them to be near the Aperture facility. What is the lore going on here? What's going on outside? I need to know. And I want to know all the more because GLaDOS takes every opportunity to mock me for not being able to reach the surface.
If you rubbed your cheek on one, it would be like standing outside with the sun shining on your face.
It would?
It would also set your hair on fire.
Oh.
So don't actually do it.
Oh, man. But it's so pretty. I'm doing it. Hey, see, I'm fine. I'm fine!
I really love these things. These light bridges are awesome. I loved every puzzle that included them. I want more. They did cause some serious mind farts though. For whatever reason, I was so focused on the fact that these were bridges that I often forgot the whole portal thing.
Huh. Oh, wait! Duh!
GLaDOS notes at the end of this puzzle that I am the predator and these puzzles are my prey, and that she's been researching sharks recently.
Do you know who else murders people who are only trying to help them? Did you guess sharks?
What?
Because that's wrong.
Yeah, that's wrong.
The answer is nobody.
Nope.
Nobody but you is that
Pointlessly cruel. Can we have some sharks? I want sharks.
I was literally keeping an eye out for sharks to appear in this game, and so help me if they don't, I'm going to be very disappointed. GLaDOS ends up leaving to fix a door after saying she's going to laminate my skeleton, and this is when Wheatley once again makes a return.
Hey,
Oh,
up here.
Wheatley!
I found some bird eggs up here. Just dropped them into the door mechanism. Shut it right down. Like, bird!
No, come on, Wheatley!
Okay, that's
Oh, okay,
bird,
okay.
innit, that laid the eggs. Livid.
So help me, Wheatley, you are the most scatterbrained robot I have ever encountered. Not sure your plans to help me escape are going to actually help, and random thing, but a panel from the ceiling dropped in the next room, revealing what I presume is a secret vent or what have you. Did it occur to me to check it out in the moment? No, just felt I should point it out because I really wish I had explored what might be up there. I learned in the elevator to the first level with turrets that these things are just packed with bullets and get straight to massacring them. Still feels like they're secretly not evil, but hey, it's either me or them. GLaDOS tells me yesterday was my birthday. Very nice of her to tell me that. Glad she cares so much. She even says she'll get me a belated birthday present that's more of a medical procedure, which is more of an experiment, but...
What's important is it's a present.
Yay, a present. I'll take it. I'll use any presents that I can get, right?
Another room had a whole bunch of turrets, and I was able to get really close to an active one to check it out. Earlier, the video suggested that they were just packed with bullets, so I was wondering if I could look inside and see all these bullets, but instead I got this rather typical military-looking interior. Kinda lame. Was hoping for something more funny, but I do love the attention to detail for the interior of a drone that very few people will ever see in all likelihood. This disappointment distracted me for a bit when I saw the graphic again, and I missed this part where GLaDOS mentioned that apparently there are test subjects in cryogenic storage and a man and a woman among them. You're my last name.
I have a surprise waiting for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise. So I'll just give you a hint. It involves meeting two people you haven't seen in a long time.
So wait, not every test subject of theirs is dead, and in a companion cube, or what have you, she even says that at the end of the test, there'll be another surprise involving these two people. The next room teaches me I can destroy turrets with lasers, but at the end of the level, GLaDOS is humming for He's a Jolly Good Fellow, and that's a typical thing to sing for a birthday. It's strange how it had nothing to do with the two people I was supposed to meet. I thought I was meeting them right now. Maybe it's a little bit later. I tried some more of the puzzle solving, but as I was doing that, I ended up accidentally stumbling upon the secret room.
I thought this was where I was supposed to go. What have I found? Hear the turret for it is Nell? The bell invites. That summons to heaven or to hell. What the heck? Oh, this is creepy.
Now to something a bit more lighthearted, the puzzle. You see, I was struggling quite a bit with figuring out how to get across, but remember how I got that camera to fall off the wall earlier? Well, I'm going to continue my streak of solving puzzles in a way. They were never intended to be solved.
Wait a minute. There's... Hold on, no. It's got to be through a portal. It's got to be through a portal. There's no way. This isn't intended, right? This isn't how you do it, right? This isn't how you're supposed to do it, right? That's not how you're supposed to do it, right? Please tell me. Please tell me that's not how you're supposed to do it, right?
I was busting a gut solving that puzzle like that, but it turns out I'm heading to the surprise GLaDOS has planned, so I guess it was at the end of this room.
Why is it so dark? GLaDOS?
Initiating surprise in 3, 2...
Oh, there's going to be cake, isn't there?
I made it all up.
Okay. Whew. Hey! It's a party.
Oh, come on. If it makes you feel any better, they abandoned you at birth.
Feel
So
better.
I very seriously doubt they'd even want to see you.
Welcome to chapter 4. I'm not sure I believe GLaDOS when she says my parents abandoned me at birth. And even if they did, it's not like they deserve to be held hostage in cryogenic storage. You know, assuming they're still alive. There's some more puzzle solving. I run across Wheatley again, who has some dialogue with Jerry, whoever Jerry is, and he says to make it through 5 more chambers. 5 more chambers feels like quite a long time because the next one stumped me for a hot second, and just like all the puzzles in this game, the solution is always easier than I make it out to be. The second of the 5 chambers, GLaDOS has fully restored, which looks really nice. That's giving me some original Portal vibes. I will say though, this puzzle is a little more complex than the others where the mechanics are concerned. Maybe it's just me, but this one felt a little different, what with how I had to figure out how to redirect several lasers at different angles through a single portal. This is when GLaDOS said something that got my theorist mind rolling.
I've got a surprise for you after this next test.
Woohoo!
Not a fake, tragic
surprise like last time.
A
Real surprise.
with tragic consequences. And real confetti this time.
Wait, real?
The good stuff. Our last battle.
What do you mean?
Part
Real?
of me's going to miss it. But at the end of the day, it was just taking up space.
What do you mean real confetti? What was the last confetti made of? What was that?
Okay, hear me out. Here's my theory. My game theory. The confetti is going to be made out of my parents. She seems really fixated on them and genuinely hates me. And the fact that she says this next surprise will have tragic consequences. I could be way off with this, but what is that confetti made of? Especially since I saw confetti earlier. If that next batch is real confetti, then what was the stuff she used before? Or wait, what if the earlier confetti was made of... Oh man, this could get real dark really quick.
Hey, buddy.
Wheatley!
I'm speaking in an accent that is beyond her range of hearing.
Okay.
Metal Ball, I can hear you.
Run,
Oh.
I don't see the voice. Run,
Way to go, Wheatley.
run.
Okay, we're running. Oh.
Come on.
I failed that very quickly.
We run from GLaDOS, who says I'm ironically almost at the last test and presents a final test, but I certainly don't trust her, so I follow Wheatley, and through an intense series of events, I'm brought to safety. But we do have a problem. The lights are out.
I've got an idea, but it is bloody dangerous. Here we go.
Oh. Hi.
For God's, they told me that if I ever turn this flashlight on, I would die.
Yeah.
About everything.
We travel through the darkness, where some of Wheatley's real feelings seem to slip out, remarking how he had the worst job of looking after the smelly humans like me. Got me a little concerned, but he's been a fun guy up to this point.
I'll tell you, humans, oh, love them. Just the way they look is great. And their folklore.
A little later, something interesting happens. There's an intact turret on one of the conveyor belts.
Okay. Get mad. I kind of just want to carry it around now. Don't make. Oh, he's fine. My new little buddy.
Thank you.
I got a new little buddy.
Prometheus was punished by the gods for giving the gift of knowledge to man. He was cast into the bowels of the earth and picked by birds.
Oh, okay.
It won't
Okay.
be enough.
What won't be enough? What won't be enough?
The answer.
Oops.
Well, that's a bit unfortunate. There's definitely a lot more turrets now, and there's this whole turret quality control thing where they toss defective turrets, and I noticed I was pretty close to where they were being launched, so I snagged one out of the air. Now I got a replacement buddy, but they're a bit less interesting, so I decided to take one with me because maybe it'll be useful or something, and well, it turned out more useful than I would have thought. There's a template turret that I can replace with a defective one, so now only turrets that are defective will survive, while good ones get tossed. That's going to have to help. Man, I'm smart. As we continue on, there's these science exhibits from a father-daughter day or what have you, and I checked out a bunch of the displays. It's a bunch of potato batteries, a single baking soda volcano. There was this one that looked a bit more fancy. Couldn't really tell what was going on with it, but it's definitely a bit more interesting than the others. Wonder if there's something significant about it. This brings me to the neurotoxin chamber, where Wheatley says he'll work on hacking the system, but I'm not sure he's going to be much help.
All right, what have we got? A computer. Not a surprise, to be expected, to be honest. Check that off the list. Computer identified.
Oh, dear.
There is a...
It's gonna take a while, isn't it?
part here. Probably got some electronics in there and a monitor.
After listening to him for a little while, I did some exploring and figured out I could portal lasers onto these moving platforms and destroy the whole system on my own. This brings us through a suction tube to confront GLaDOS. Without neurotoxin or turrets, it would be much easier, but Wheatley ends up going down the wrong tube, leaving me all alone. What am I looking at? How big is this place? Holy cow! But this brings me right to the door I need. GLaDOS emergency shutdown and cake dispensary? Oh, come on! This brings me to the GLaDOS confrontation, where her turrets and her neurotoxin fail her. Wheatley appears and the announcer from earlier says the core has been corrupted and that I can initiate the core transfer.
Do what it says, plug me.
Substitute core.
Okay,
accepted.
okay.
Substitute core. Are
No,
you
no,
ready
pull
to
it out,
start
pull
the
it out. No,
procedure?
Yes.
Corrupted core. Are you ready to start the procedure?
No.
Oh, yes, she is.
No, 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 no.
Stalemate detected. Transfer procedure cannot continue.
Yes.
Unless a stalemate associate is present to press the stalemate resolution button.
Pull me out. Leave me in. Leave me in. Don't press it.
Don't do it.
Yes, do it.
Don't press that button.
Wait, what button?
You don't know what you're doing.
There it
I
is.
think she's lying.
I'll pull the button. I'm pushing the button. I'm
Not
pushing.
so fast.
Oh! There's some real fun dialogue in this whole sequence, but we don't have time for all of it. So we're going to the part where I click the button and transfer has been completed. Can't help but feel like this is going to be one of those situations where the good guy will be corrupted by the evil body or something, but there's no way it'll do one of those.
We
Hey!
did it. I'm in control of the whole facility now.
Hey! Oh, I can't pick that up.
Would you look at this?
Way to go, Wheatley.
Giant robot, massive. It's not just me, right? I am bloody massive, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Right, yeah, the escape lift. I'll call it now. There we go. Lift called. Look how small you are down there. I can barely see you.
Where's the
Very
lift?
Tiny and insignificant.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I've just thought of something. How am I going to get in? You know, being bloody massive and everything.
Oh, there's the
I
lift.
know, you get into the lift, okay? Then I'll eject myself out of my new body into the lift just as you pass by me. Brilliant. It's
No.
perfect. Except, let me tell you, I knew it was going to be cool to be in charge of everything.
Okay.
Wow, this is cool.
Confetti.
Check this out. I'm a bloody
Cubes.
genius now.
Estás usando este software de producción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find out. Sorry, no, the lift. Yes, sorry.
Yeah, the lift, please, Wheatley.
This body's
There we go.
amazing, Seriously, I can't get over how small you are, but I'm huge.
What's going to happen? Something. Oh, no. Wheatley, get out of there.
Actually, why do we have to leave right now?
Wheatley?
Any idea how good this is? I did this. Tiny little Wheatley did this.
Now Wheatley is the boss. He turns GLaDOS into a potato, and GLaDOS says Wheatley is an intelligence deficiency core specifically designed to make GLaDOS stupid. So, the guy who's supposed to be intentionally stupid is now in charge and evil. This brings us to chapter 6. I can't pick up the potato.
Good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing. So we have that.
Yay! Slow clap processor.
Doesn't look like we're going anywhere. Well, we are going somewhere. Alarmingly fast, actually.
True.
And since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest
This
moron
moron
who
ever
ever
lived.
lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good, it's still working.
Slow clap! And so it would seem we've fallen to the very bottom of the facility. Down here, things are a bit different. Ape science? Ape science? Oh. Aperture. And a new voice is introduced, the original owner of the facility. He goes on about how we are the best of the best astronauts, Olympians, war heroes, you name it. We're the top of the heap. This brings me through what must have been the initial twisted test given to those select volunteers.
Good news is, we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of Mantis Men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
Fighting an army of mantis men? Hold on, I want to do that. Can I get a rifle? I want to fight the mantis men now.
I got stuck for quite a while on this one puzzle with an elevator, even walked past the solution once or twice, and then figured out a faster way to the bottom, thus skipping over where the solution was. Definitely took longer than it should have.
Oh, there we go. There we are.
I'm introduced to blue goo and notice something odd about this whole facility.
Oh. Wait, why is this button a square?
There's wall running, or I guess wall bouncing. Cave Johnson is kind of funny, but honestly, he's kind of just fine. Basically just a bunch of fun lines about silly, terrible science things. There's some lore implications, well, maybe lots of lore implications, I suppose, but I just don't find him nearly as interesting as the robots, and maybe it's just because he's a recording from the past. So I'm just listening to voice lines rather than something that is interacting with my current situation.
Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain.
Nobody should be alive.
Calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
Yeah, that would trigger a reaction probably, wouldn't it?
One thing about this area too is that the rooms are quite large, and sometimes half the time solving a puzzle was just trying to figure out where I was supposed to be going. The puzzles with goo were also kind of fun, I guess.
Ah! I've been hit! I got that bouncy cube! I got that bouncy cube! I like this. Oh. I don't like this as much anymore.
Come to another floor with a new painting of Cave Johnson who didn't age gracefully, and there's a whole new tone to these puzzles.
Which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face.
I guess at some point they couldn't get the best of the best and had to bribe the poor into testing like some sort of Squid Games. This is also the point I reunited with GLaDOS.
Nice. Wee. GLaDOS?
You're good at murder.
Oh.
Could you,
You're good at murder.
thanks. You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go.
Fine.
Oh, do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me.
Nice.
I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go.
You scheming? GLaDOS. GLaDOS, we're trying to work together here. All right, you can't do that.
Together we did some puzzle solving with the new slippery orange goo, and sometimes even dared to use both goos together, and we get through what I think might be the end of the Cave Johnson section.
If you had any belongings, please pick them up now. We don't want old newspapers and sticks cluttering up the building. For many of you, I realize $60 is an unprecedented windfall, so don't go spending it all on, I don't know, Carolyn, what do these people buy? Tattered hats? Beard dirt?
Wow.
This is when my first session ended and I started a new one, so you might notice a few changes. Chief amongst them, removing subtitles. I couldn't stop reading them, and I think I lessened the impact of some of the dialogue. Anyways, GLaDOS is having memory issues.
Carolyn, why do I know this woman?
I know that Cave Johnson mentioned this Caroline person before. Didn't quite get a good read on her. She sounded like a robot earlier, but I honestly have no idea if she's a real person or an actual robot who's, I don't know. I got crushed by hydraulic press, not quite as satisfying as those videos make it out to be. This is also right about when the white gel is introduced.
Portal white gel? Oh, let's go!
And I just gotta say, it's so much fun reading the little signs.
My new boss is a robot, but did you know robots are smarter than you? Robots work harder than you. Robots are better than you. Robots are going to replace our jobs. Oh, wait. It's a Lego. Look at that. That's a Lego hand. That's just a Lego hand.
GLaDOS yells at a bird, and then I got stuck here for quite a while. Took forever to figure out I had to go backwards and use the slip and slide from earlier. Once I got to this new area, Cave Johnson starts sounding a little worse for wear.
Welcome to the Enrichment Center.
Playing with the white gel is a lot of fun, but at this point, I'm going to speed through the puzzle solving. This video has already gone on for quite a while, but I just can't skip lines like this.
When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What am I supposed to do with these?
Take the lemons.
a man to see life's manager. Make life rue the day and thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemon. I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
This is one of the single greatest lines ever written by man or beast. Oh, and Cave Johnson talks about putting a person's mind or consciousness or what have you into a computer. And if he dies before they can do that, then they should force Caroline to do it, which has me thinking GLaDOS is actually Caroline.
I know things look bleak.
Yes.
That crazy man down there was right. Let's not take these lemons. We are going to march right back upstairs and make him put me back in my body. And he'll probably kill us because he's incredibly powerful and I have no plan. Well, I'm not going to lie to you. The odds are 1,000,000 to 1 and that's with some generous rounding. Still though, let's get mad. If we're going to explode, let's at least explode with some dignity.
I like this line of thinking, GLaDOS. Let's do it.
Some of the following puzzles were actually quite difficult, but we're skipping all the way ahead to Chapter 8, The Itch.
For God's sake, your boxes
Wheatley.
with legs. It's literally your only purpose. Walking onto buttons. How can you not do the one thing you're designed for? Oh, that's funny, is it? Oh, it's funny because we've been at this for 12 hours and you haven't solved it either, so I don't know why you're laughing.
Since when were turrets inside boxes? Maybe this is just a new thing. Maybe Wheatley is shoving turrets into boxes and forcing them to live in them like some sort of robot crabs. GLaDOS is going to hit Wheatley with a paradox, but she can't say it or else she'll short circuit herself.
This place is going to blow up if I don't get back in my body.
False. I'll go false.
Explosion imminent. Evacuate the
Hold
facility
on.
immediately.
I thought I'd fix that.
Warning. Reactor core is at critical.
There. Fixed.
Before moving on, I had to have a little fun.
Does this make me evil? Maybe. But whoosh! No more test subjects. Yes. Yes.
And Wheatley explains why this chapter is called The Itch.
I have to test all the time, or I get this itch. You
Oh.
know, it must be hardwired into the system.
The itch.
Oh, but I tell you, when I do test, oh man alive, nothing feels better.
The puzzle is pretty simple, and he considers giving me the same test over and over, but concludes he's not very happy with that, and that we'll need to do some different tests. The problem is, he's not very good at making tests.
This is one of my tests.
Not entirely, not entirely. Look at the word test there on the wall. That's brand new.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Here I thought we were done with new mechanics, but sweet, I'll gladly take this new thing. The new ones are a little simpler, but Wheatley finds a way.
You are not going to believe this. I found a sealed off wing, hundreds of perfectly good test chambers, just sitting there, filled with skeletons, shook them out, good as new.
Full of skeletons. Just got them right on out of there. Very good on you guys. Good on you guys.
Pretty sure I solved this puzzle entirely wrong, ended up forcing the cube to the ceiling, portaling a wall, and then grabbing the box as I fell, and it pushed against this button. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I solved several puzzles incorrectly, which Wheatley must not like.
Alright, so that last test was seriously disappointing. Apparently, being civil isn't motivating you, so let's try her way, alright? Fatty, adopted Fatty. Fatty, no parents.
I kept falling off the platform of this next puzzle. It's also the first one where I had to use these gravity things to push myself up and then portal another wall, thus creating my own momentum. Even after learning of this mechanic, it took me forever when needing to remember this to, well, actually remember it. Wheatley was also playing classical music and turning book pages to prove he's not a moron, okay? It's adorable, okay? I'm also totally brute forcing these puzzles, and I'm convinced the game knows.
All right, little buddy, come on.
Are you absolutely sure you're solving these correctly? I mean, yes, you solved it, but I'm wondering if maybe there's a number of ways to solve them, and you're picking all the worst ways.
Spent a solid 20 minutes on the next two puzzles. The first one was because I forgot dropping myself was an option, and on the other, I kept trying to angle this box on a moving platform, and the box kept moving on the platform, and it took me forever to remember I could stand on the platform and angle the laser how I wanted. You know, oh dear. Another simpler puzzle had a slip and slide, and Wheatley is becoming a bit more homicidal.
You two are going to love this big surprise. In fact, You might say you're going to love it to death. You're gonna love it until it kills you, till you're dead. All right. I don't know whether you're picking up on what I'm saying there, but
Thanks, we get it.
Wheatley, don't try to kill me. Don't be like GLaDOS. Don't do that.
He's not even trying to be subtle anymore. Or maybe he still is, in which case, wow, that's kind of sad.
Oh.
sorry, my fault.
Oh.
Fingers.
Either way, I get the impression he's about to kill us.
Carry on.
Yeah, oopsie.
There's a big surprise awaiting me, which is just great. Been loving the big surprises. A lot of people in chat during the live stream said the puzzle I'm on now was quite difficult, if not the hardest between both games. It was tough, but it wasn't actually the one I got stuck on for the longest, so I'm very proud of that. And here we are at chapter 9.
Well, this is the part where he kills us.
Hello. This is the part where I kill you. Had a bit of a brainwave. There I was, smashing some steel plates together, and I thought to myself, yeah, it's deadly. But what's missing? What's missing? And I thought, no, don't do that. Stand right here. Stand. Stop. Where'd you go? Come back.
Run!
Seriously, do come back. Please, come back, please.
Run!
Okay, look, I've decided I'm not gonna kill you.
Oh, sure you did.
If you come back.
If I come back.
Oh, you're not coming back.
Nope.
Which is disappointing. Oh, I've got an idea.
Hey!
Yes, in your face. I got. Fine. Let the games begin.
Let's go, Wheatley. How? Like this. Let's go.
Holmes versus Moriarty. Aristotle versus Mashy Spike Plates.
Go. Oh, yeah, that, I thought I would be fine.
Another new thing is these bombs, which are very handy for this whole exploding thing. GLaDOS is questioning whether she has a moral compass. There's a bunch of bare cores, and I plug a potato into this weird port, which brings me to the final boss fight with Wheatley.
Everybody likes revenge. Well, let's go get some.
Everybody likes revenge.
Well. Welcome to my Let me just flag something up. According to the control panel light up there, the entire building is going to self-destruct in about 6 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's a problem with the light. I think the light's on the blink, but just in case it isn't, I am actually going to have to kill you, as discussed earlier. Also, I took the liberty of watching the tapes of you killing her, and I'm not going to make the same mistakes. 4-part plan is this. 1. No portal services. 2. Start the neurotoxin immediately. 3. Bomb-proof shields for me, leading directly onto number 4, bombs for throwing it. I'm going to give you a sporting chance and turn off the neurotoxin. I'm joking, of course. Goodbye.
Neurotoxin level at capacity in 5 minutes.
Wait, what? Oh, wait, why are there bombs? Can I grab these? Nope, I can't grab them.
It looks tiring. Tell you what, you stop running.
Oh, wait. Blow up this. Get over here, Wheatley. Get over here.
You didn't go plug it.
Yes.
Oh. That could hide.
Okay, let's try that.
You probably get botulism called portaling through.
Oh, so one spot, there can't be a portal. Oh, there we go, okay. Got him, there we go.
I'm delivering the first core up near the catwalk. Grab it and attach it to it.
Space. Go to space.
Go to space. Oh, there we go.
Core corruption at 50%. Neurotoxin offline.
Yay!
Explosion in 4 minutes.
What? Oh.
Remember when I first told you how to find that little portal thing you love so much?
There we go. Got him again. All right, we're doing it.
Hiya, pretty lady. Name's Rick. So you out having yourself a little adventure? What, are you fighting that guy? You got that under control?
He sounds fun.
Holiday. Explosion Day.
Explosion Day.
Explosion.
All right, Adventure Series good. Like that one.
These cores on it, but you don't listen, do you? What?
Oh, come on. Don't.
Quietly, not listening to a word.
Oh, I accidentally hit him.
During the Great Depression, the Tennessee Valley Authority outlawed pet rabbits, forcing many to hot glue gun long ears onto their pet mice. Dental floss has superb tensile strength. Fact.
I like that one. I like that one.
Core corruption at 100%. Manual core replacement required. Please press the stalemate resolution button.
Do not press that.
There it is.
No! Do not do it! Part 5!
Oh!
Booby trap the stalemate
Oh!
button. What? Are you still alive? You are joking! You have got to be kidding me!
Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm still in control, and I have no idea how to fix this place. Oh,
The
you have to
moon!
play bloody cat and mouse.
We can see the surface!
People were trying to work. Yeah, well now... Space! Ah! Ah!
I hit the moon?
No! We're in space!
Space.
Ah! Let go! Let go! I'm still connected! I can pull myself in! I can still fix this!
I already fixed it, and you are not coming back.
Oh no! Change your plans! Hold on to me! Tighter! Ah! Grab me! Grab me! Grab me! Grab me!
Wheatley! Wait, GLaDOS saved me? GLaDOS actually saved me?
And that was Portal 2. What an experience. So glad I was able to play both Portal games. It makes me nostalgic for a time where a game was just a game when people weren't concerned with making the single biggest video game of all time. It's a neat, short experience that does exactly what it set out to do. I must say though, I could very well have a hot take here. I think I prefer the original Portal over the second one. Don't get me wrong, I loved both games and it wasn't an easy decision, but I think I just preferred the simplicity of the first one. Portal 2 is basically the perfect sequel, quite possibly the best you could do. But I do think I preferred the simpler white walls and the one robot pitching in every once in a while, letting even more of the narrative up to interpretation. There's still a lot to dive into with Portal 2. There's a lot of lore here, and I mean a lot. There's just less of that tension between you and the robot as you figure out what cake is. I don't know, maybe a hot take, but I love both of these games. All right, don't mishear me. I love both of these games a lot.
They're dancing! The leopard prince drone! With the crown. We're almost there. Surface? We're out! We're out of the lab! Let's go!
And if there are any other games you'd like me to try, be sure to comment them below. If I haven't made a video on it, there's a high likelihood I haven't played it before. I also have videos for these games ready to go. Which one would you like me to release next?